What is going on, everybody, man? I know it's been a while, but I said, what better way? What better way to return to the channel than talking about Goat Flippin' Tama, man? Now, if you see a break randomly happen in the middle of the episode, or in the middle of this video, it's because I have NXT Takeover going down, so. But I just, it was killing me, man. I needed to read Gintama. I needed to read Goat Tama. So if you see a sudden pause, that's why, man. I have it in the corner of my eye. So if you see a sudden pause, that's why, man. But that's how I love Goat Tama, man. Wrestling is life, right? For at least for me. But Goat Tama, my urge to return to read Goat Tama surpassed those very urges, man, to watch wrestling. So Goat Tama, here we go. Chapters 675, 676, and 677. I want to give a huge shout out to my boy Jay on Twitter, who told me to stay clear of social media because something was going to go down this chapter, or 677. So God bless him, man, and I can't wait to see what went down. But regardless, let's read the 2 chapters 7 beforehand. I know that whenever the last time that I read, Sriracha went on break, and when Sriracha went on break, I pretty much went on hiatus myself, aside from everything but One Piece. You know what I mean? So we're back on the Goat Tama greatness. When I finish doing what I'm currently doing, which is catching up to Conan, and after this semester, I'm gonna hop on the Gintama live action movie. I'm gonna watch that, talk about it, and also the anime. I'm a few episodes behind on the anime, and I know it's coming back in June, so it gives me a lot of time in order to talk about the anime and watch it. But regardless, let's get right into the manga, because I know the last thing we saw was Sogo. I remember that. Wait, no way is that. Meet my comrades at the pier and take the weapons they give you. Coster won't go down easy. So I got some first-class assassins. Could it be? Oh, hey, I'll leave you guys to inspecting the contents of those boxes. These guys leave to me. And he takes off the hat. It's gotta be the goat himself, bro. It can be no one else, bro. Shinpachi jumps up into the air. Goes up. Yeah, it's him. It's him! Goes down right there with his classic rocket launcher, man. Boom! You won't know if the goods are good or bad until you use them. So let's see. Yorozuya. So go, bro. He's coming dashing right in. Listen, 675, Final Fantasy happens in live action too. What have you been up to these past 2 years? And you see that sadistic panel, bro. My boy Sogo's in the suit, bro. Rocking it, looking nice. Like a Bongola boss, son. Oh, a one-eyed Ronin. Is that Gin? Sorry, doesn't ring any bells, but given how much of an impact that the face has, I'm sure there's somebody around who remembers it. I think I might have seen that face somewhere. Just don't say it was me who told you. So scary. Who is this person anyways? Did he do something bad? With that face, he definitely did something. A murder? Drugs? Etc.? It's etc., isn't it? That's such an etc. face. Hey, you all, have you seen this Ronin? He did. It's etc. Scary. No, I've never seen that face anywhere. Oh, a Ronin. Yeah, I saw one a bit ago. I think he went down that way. Gin's looking. Hey, you bastard. What do you think you're doing bumping into us, not even apologizing? Alright, if it's a fight you want, I'm always ready to go. Is that Sugi? Takatsugi. I can't stand looking at that conceited look on your face. You got a sword, right? Let's see you use it. Or is that just a decoration, oh mighty samurai? Exactly, the only things this could cut is the world and this nation. For an opponent like you, one of those sticks on the ground over there would suffice. Yo, bro, hold on. You bloody coward! Is a sword between your legs as decoration too? But the ladies ain't too happy with it. Sorry to tell you, but I'm not carrying this sword in order to bring happiness to just one woman. Of course, bro. I was wondering. I was like, why are they not showing his face? It's flipping my boy in beta, man. I'm happy to see him. I'm happy to see him because it's been quite some time. It's been quite some time since between him or Matako. It's been quite some time since between either of them. Wielding one sword in order to guide all women from young children to old ladies to happiness is what a feminist does. And then Ken just steps on his head like, get out of here, coach. Hey, bro, that's my opponent. Hey, you're kind of overdoing it, ain't you? Oh, this one's packing heat. I finally got my hands on a lead. Matako. Shirayasha. Is Shinsuke-sama alive? Yo, she doesn't even know. Look at her, yo, she's shaking. She doesn't know that what my boy's planning, what he's plotting, what he's done to himself. What are you doing out here? That's what I'd like to ask. Matako-san, I thought you only had eyes for Takatsuki, but in the live-action movie you were doing a little something-something with Shinpachi, weren't you? They were? Well, I'm looking forward to seeing that in the movie. Why is that? Who mastered Matako's mata? Who made Masaki's Masakari go full mast? I'd like any details about that you could give me. What are you talking about? Okay, that's how. And it switches back over here. Yo, man, let me look at just the strength that my boy Sogo has, bro. Just, yeah, man. Destroys everything in sight. Goes right down. Hey, wait. Time out. Starting to want to fight now, aren't you? No, I'm not. Okita-san, I thought you were ordered to commit seppuku. Yeah, I died. He's like, yeah, I died. Both me and the Shinsengumi. Apparently, we're not needed in this peaceful era. Nah, bro, don't say that, Sogo, man. The Shinsengumi are always needed, man. No matter what era. We cannot live. Edo cannot be Edo without our policemen, man. We need our policemen, bro. Hey, Okita-san. Is that my boy Saito, bro? Rocking the suit! And we're gonna fight with someplace else. Saito-san, and all of you. But that peace turns out to be nothing but an illusion created by the new government. This country still has swarms of interlopers threatening the peace both inside and out. Even if the government keeps this clean image, they've still got dirty roles in order to keep it so spick and span. So basically, some stuff would be pretty hard to do if we kept carrying the banner of police. But there's some intervention by Tatsusan, and by making use of the political strife with Katsuru, we were able to disappear from center stage temporarily. So now we can swing out swords unbound by the country or the law. We've been reborn as a dark organization that inters all those that threaten this country, yo. Call them gin and vodka, folks. Call them gin and vodka. Oh, let me go back and reread that one more time. But that peace turns out to be nothing but an illusion created by the new government. This country still has swarms of interlopers threatening the peace, both inside and out. Even if the government keeps this clean image, they still have got dirty roles in order to keep it so spick and span. Some stuff be pretty hard to do if we kept it in the banner. Exactly. So basically, what he's saying is if they continue to carry the banner of Shinsengumi, carry the banner of being Earth's policeman or Edo's policeman, and there are certain things they wouldn't be able to do. So by not being the Shinsengumi, but by still carrying the soul of the Shinsengumi, but not being officially called the Shinsengumi, they are able to do all and take care of all these dirty things that are taking place behind the scenes and go into like swimwear and basically take out all of that. Basically, do a policeman's job, just undercover. On undercover. So that's why the Shinsengumi disbanded. Supposedly. So. I like that. That's actually a really good explanation because all of us were wondering just what happened and what it meant by that. But knowing Sriracha, we knew that it was going to lead to some sort of explanation for that. There's no way that he could have committed seppuku, and there's no way that Hijikata leaves without some sort of explanation. The Kondo stuff is trollish, but that's normally what goes down with my boy Kondo. But I like that we actually got the explanation from Sogo. We are the great nation of Japan, Office of Homeland Security, Environmental Affairs, and Construction Coordination Enforcement. Never mind, that's too long. Let's just go with the Mafia. The Mafia, bro! The Vongolas, lad. My boy's the 11th boss. After that whole pretentious name, you're just calling it the Mafia? And as you might expect, Kondo-san and Hijikata-san aren't cut off for dirty work like this. So I ended up in charge. But given how you Yorozu are acquainted with Katsuri, you should be perfect to use in our plan to assassinate him. I think he might be the biggest threat to peace around here. I mean, he always has been with his sadistic self, man. He's always been the biggest threat to peace. Oh man, Okita-san, please wait. I'll pull that idiot off the throne no matter what I have to do. So there's no reason for us to be fighting. So you choose to be our enemy. Honestly, I don't mind either way. As long as it's entertaining, I'm fine with it. He hasn't changed at all, but he's got even stronger since then. My boy went on a time skip, bro. You can't expect Sogo to be at the same amount of strength forever, man. My boy keeps evolving. That's the way he is. Hey, how long are you going to keep up this charade? To be honest, as long as I can study Mommy's home planet, I do not mind who I walk around with. Do you want to lend me a hand? This is dangerous, Kana-chan. Get back. I can't let you get hurt. What is... I do not see anything dangerous. He has no bloodlust. Because of that, his sword speed is quite slow and each attack is soft, Aru. What is dangerous about that? Yo, she's calling him out, man. That's the Kagura type instincts right there. That's the Kagura type instincts. Talking about like, he has no bloodlust because of that his sword speed is quite slow. And each attack is soft, Aru. That's some Kagura stuff right there, man. What is dangerous about that? That was real bloodlust, yes. Yo, and he goes right in, straight up swinging. Interesting. I don't know if you're her kid or you split off from her or what. But you sure as hell are a copy of her. He goes right in. Yeah, exactly, man. That was straight up a line out of Kagura's book. Kana-chan! I heard that Earth had lots of had lots of strong people besides Yato, but I am disappointed. Yo, she goes right in and just nails him! Kana! I should finish it, Haru. Well, I see. So that's how it is, But even if you can kill Katsura with this level of power, what about the other? The other? Even if you all having gathering here is a coincidence, then what about Shinsuke's? Here we go. Here we go. He ain't dead. Though I don't know if you could honestly call it that living. I don't care what he's doing as long as I know he's alive. I don't care in what form. Ever since he disappeared 2 years ago, we have not stopped looking for him. Knowing him, we were sure he survived, and we thought we might be able to find him here where Shoga Sanjuku once stood. Gintoki thought the same thing, you know, man. And it's amazing that both his squad and Gintoki decided that was the place that means the most to him. That just shows how much they really knew him, man. Because Takatsuki seemed the type of guy to keep a lot to himself, and he keeps everything to himself. But at the end of the day, even with people that keep to themselves, you know, there's that one thing that is very, very special to them. So I found that to be really cool that both sides, you know, knew him so well that they realized that would be the first place that he would go to, and it just happened to be that Gintoki reached him first. So what are you gonna do if you find him? You gonna reform the Keitai or do some more evil? Not reform. The Keitai was never dissolved. We would only aid him in what he is trying to accomplish. Give it up. The guy is probably acting in nobody's interest but his own now. It might not mean anything to anyone else. There might be no great cause or principle he's fighting for. If you set foot there, he might be compelled to stop. The reason he went off on his own was probably something like that. It's true, man. It's true. He threw it all away because, you know, deep inside, the fact that he was not able to settle things with Utsuro, you know, it was killing him. And he understood that because of the stuff that we went through in the Silver Soul arc, of how much, you know, the Keitai means to him. How much they mean to him, man. And he realized he had to throw that away temporarily, or at least maybe even forever, in order to accomplish this burning urge, this desire, this monster inside of him, as he called it in the earlier episodes of the series. So it's amazing that Gintoki realized that as well. It's like he had to let you guys out of there. He had to, you know, brush you guys off and tell you to, and not even, just keep you guys in the dark, because it was better off as Takatsuki, everybody thinking that he's dead and going off and doing his thing, than them worrying about him. You know what I'm saying? So to him, it's better off that nobody knows that he's alive. And that's quite something, man. That's quite something. Because, you know, going all the way from the beginning of the series and thinking of what kind of man Takatsuki could be and the type of savagery that he had, and then going all the way now to Silver Soul and realizing, you know, how much he really loves these guys, to where he's willing to keep them in the dark over his own, over the fact that he's alive, in order to spare them, you know, the distraught and how much and how worried they would be once they knew of what he was doing, because they realized because he realized that once they caught wind of it, they would immediately go after him, and he wants to save them. He wants to save them the worry, and he doesn't want to stop what he's doing, and he realizes that if they come in there and he looks at them and they look at him, he will falter. You know, that'll be the tipping of the scale, man. Because right now he's dead. He's dead set on doing what he's doing. But if they come in there, man, that's his squad, bro. That's like Kagura Shinpachi again. You know, that's his weakness, and it's gonna go right back, bro. So I love that, man. That was a beautiful line by Gintoki, and I'm glad that it was said by Gintoki, because Gintoki realizes that more than anyone else, because he himself has gone through a similar situation. Otherwise, look at that. See. Otherwise, he'd never have left you behind at all, because Gin did the same thing, bro. Shigeyashi, you don't mean. If you don't care about that, if you want to stop him, go ahead, I won't stop you. Maybe that's really the right choice. See ya. And Gin jumps. Shiroya! Here we go. More dudes chasing after him. And Gin just phones them! Hey, old man. I kind of feel like having a drink while rocking on a boat. Take this and go buy some booze, would ya? Yeah. Just... who is targeting him? You see a bunch of arrows? Alright, here we go. 676. I'll be right back. Alrighty, man. I'm gonna read this. I don't want to miss Gargano and Champa, and that hasn't happened yet. So I'm keeping an eye, man. I'm keeping an eye, but we'll screw this right now. I gotta keep reading Gintama, bro. See, this is the thing, man. This is the thing about Gintama, bro. It's like when you return to it, you're like, why did I ever leave you? You know what I'm saying? Like, why did I ever leave this greatness? You were not being serious, Saru. Kata and flippin' Sogo, bro. If boys did Mogu Mogu time, people will get angry. If there's a kid I need to get serious against, they're not a kid anymore. But whether you're a woman, a kid, or whatever, I'm not so senile. I can just sit quietly when there's someone strong in front of me. It's like those are his instincts, bro. His instincts tell him to go at him. And you came here in place of her, right? Going easy on you was unnecessary. He recognizes Congra's strength, bro. The OTP. What was it? Was it you, the one who tried to use Muchi to call Mommy here? Mommy told me that the Yodozuya broke up because of her, so there was no way she could come back to Earth after all this time. That's not factual, dog. So I came instead. What in the world are you trying to do collecting together people like that? You're not the ones we were calling. We wanted to use you to call back a certain main. Yo, look at all these arrows going down towards Gin, bro. Sakata Gintoki, where are you now and what are you doing? And yo, you see a bunch of arrows, bro. He has a dead serious expression. Gin has a dead serious expression. Looks up and just... yeah. Shiroyasha! Who the hell are they? Who's that? He has a mask. He's missing a foot. Shiroyasha, there's no escape for you. Goes right in, Gin flies forward, steps on dude's head, swings hitting this guy, flies forward. Let's get that back. I'm trying to look at the face, bro. We'll continue. Did I stay in one spot for too long? Man, I just can't catch it. Yo, Gin is dead serious, bro. Looks right back. Cha! Oh, Matako's helping him. Shirayasha, don't get the wrong idea. I just don't wanna lose my one lead on Shinsuke-sama here. I love Matako's new hairstyle, yo. Ponytail, man, it fits her. She's looking good. She's looking right. Nobody asked you to help? Stay away from here. Don't start acting rash when you don't even know who the enemy is. Somebody... My boy just started drowning. And you know, like, whenever you're, like, in your weakness, man, where you just say, screw it, you're like, okay, somebody help me. You know, all right, just screw it. Somebody help me. Somebody. That's what Gen's going through right now. I heard once about the weakness of the Shiruyasha due to a strange fruit he ate as a he ate a double fruit. My boy Gin ate the goat fruit. That's what he ate. That's a shoot, brother. Gintoki Sakata Gintoki ate the goat no mi. And that's a shoot. They're right. I mean, they're not lying. He ate a double fruit. It's the goat no mi. Due to the strange fruit he ate as a child, he was cursed to sink like a hammer whenever he goes in water. Oh, we're establishing something like that that's late in the game? Wait, hold on, fruit! Yes, during Watermelon Splitting Challenge, in which he was trying to find it based only on the scent of the sugar content, and then in exchange for not being able to swim, he gained a slovenly personality like Droopy Rubber. Wait, what does that have to do with the fruit? Just use the last hole who sinks like a lightweight. You gotta love Gintama, man. What the hell are you waiting for, Matako? I'm telling you, Takatsugi. I'm telling Takatsugi on you. I'm gonna let him know you were drinking Fanta with another man in live action. I see the last statement back, Senpai. I think that guy ate the making me sick fruit. Matako-san, and intervening any further would be dangerous. Wait up, I think I can get a headshot on him, son. Yo, she's real deal trying to execute this man, yeah. This man just got pwned. Sugi? That was Sugi, bro. That was Sugi. Look. You see the pattern right here? That might be Sugi. Is it? Yo, man, bro, he legit threw it right here at the back of his neck. What a savage. Damn it! I'm at my limit here. You see an explosion? And we go right back to Kagura. I love how Sriracha keeps, transitioning back and forth between what's going on. Okay, and then Kagura and Soko, did your mom not tell you? The Yorozuya boss disappeared from Edo 2 years ago and nobody knows where he's been since. Nobody even knows if he's alive or dead. But if the enemy we fear appears, we're gonna need the boss's power. If the enemy we fear appears, we're gonna need the boss's power. We're gonna need Sakata Goat Toki, bro. What's wrong? You're moving something that got sloppy. I love these panels right here. Goes right here. He guards, or she guards on the safe, in a very similar fashion to Kamui did. Goes right down. See the foot hit the floor. Hops back up. Sogo dodges. Your movement suddenly got sloppy. Hey, hold on. No way. Is your dad? I do not have one. You're the father, Sogo. If that's Kagura's daughter, you're the pops. All right? You're the pops. Goes right in. They go right back. They go right through each other. I'm a duplicate of mommy. I told you I was only born from one parent, yes? You're not just saying that to miscover the misconduct of the worst protagonist in Jump history, are you? No wonder the boss and your mom can't show their faces. I told you that's not what happened! Here we go. That's enough. There's no point in fighting anymore. Yo, Shinpachi. My boy stopped it. And on top of that, I cannot allow the Yorozuya to be insulted anymore. That person, Ginsan, he not only is he not a pedophile, he has so much sugar intake, he probably has ED. He practically has ED. What are you talking about? And he goes right in and just, she smacked the living flag darts out of him. I did not come to your mommy's place in order to revive the Yorozuya. If that is what you want, try it as somebody else. Then why did you come here? Whatever the reason is. Sogo sticks his fingers right up freaking Shinpachi's nostrils. Just sightseeing and pleasure seeking. It doesn't look like it. If you're gonna try to be hands off, then try to tear these hands off by force. You do not need to tell me twice. Yo, it goes right in. Yo, they're basically just playing volleyball with Shinpachi at this point. They're playing Haikyuu. How you're playing Haikyuu with Flip and Shinpachi. Do you think something like that would be enough to shake you free of my hands? I'll ignore the fact that you're now using a human being as a weapon, and goes, just nail it, poor Shinpachi, dog. That boy's getting wrecked right now. Release hit your target. So far, you've been nothing but beating me up and not each other. 68 meters, 20 centimeters. Okay, my turn's next. This record's toast. When did the rules change? Man, I haven't felt the sensation of my skin stinging in such a long time. What nonsense are you saying now? Your mom used to fight with me like this all the time. You're damn right she did. I can't even tell what the rules are anymore. I think we have crossed swords more than we have exchanged words. But sometimes a sword can be more eloquent than words. Are you guys even fighting each other at this point? Did my boy take off his shirt, yo? It's like he's talking with his daughter. You know what I'm saying, man? He's talking with his daughter. At the moment of that flash where you exchanged that pack of lies you came up with out of nowhere, I mogu. I don't understand, but I suppose so. I do. We don't need a mogu time. Your mom is actually here on Earth, isn't she? No way. She's probably right now watching this scene play out. Yo, where is my girl? Where's my daughter, bro? Where's Kagura? The truth is she couldn't help worrying about the people still here on Earth, but she felt ashamed for having left Earth, so she couldn't show her face. So she decided to send in her daughter so she could secretly watch from the shadows, right? She's gotten pretty shrewd in the short time I haven't seen her. Is that the type of person you are? I thought if I tormented your daughter, she'd come out of hiding. But it looks like you're still being stubborn. Hopefully you can't hold back much longer. Who knows what might happen to your daughter? Who the hell have you been blabbing on with? Goes right in. And then Sogo just takes her head and just slams it against the thing. Against the crate. Call her. Scream out for your mom. Yo, Sogo's the scene. Sogo. for your mom to help you. Kana-chan! No, maybe this one will get some results. And he actually hit her, bro. You see the blood coming out. So cool, bro. Explosion? What happened? We go back to Kentucky, bro. I think that is like the one time in the history of this series that I've ever been like slightly disappointed to see Kentucky. Legit, bro. And then we see Gin. But I want to see what's going on now with Gin too. What was that explosion? And who was that dude? We see Matako? We see the dude? Look at Takatsuhi, bro. How's it going, mastermind? Takatsuhi! The flippity. What is going on right now, coach? Kana-chan, nope, looks like she's finally come back. Our beloved star. No way. Is that what I think it is? Next page. I don't care. Next page. Next page. Hold on. I don't. One second. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. Screw everything that I said before, bro. Even over what I just said. I gotta see. If Kagura actually appears. A strange phenomenon has occurred in the battle of Kana versus Okita. Which is awesome sauce, by the way. That was flipping awesome, man. Having freaking Sogo versus Kana, that was some sick stuff. Kana-chan, it couldn't be. It's that. Please tell me it is. Sorachi is a troll. I'm sitting here, man. Legit. I'm sweating. I'm looking at how much time is left until Gargano vs. Ciampa. Sweating. And this man trolls me, bro. I thought we were legit gonna get Kagura, bro. Sorachi's insane, bro. Something way more unbalanced than what I expected. Look at that, bro. It's half and half now. It's flipping half and half. Here we go. Kana goes, did you see that speed? Look at that speed. She flash stepped. Look at that fist. By the heavens. Now that's Yato strength. Look at the veins. Her arms grew too. Goes right in. And then Kana just throws him. Takes the thing. I mean, and she just slaps the knife. Sogo comes up behind her, and they clash. Yo, this fight is sick, man. Kana and Sogo, this fight is sick. Goes right down. We see a slash, and they clash in the air. Yo. That's who I was waiting for, coach. My precious and beloved daughter, bro. That's the 2 years later, man. Oh, I love the way Sorachi built it up, bro. I knew I wasn't gonna get trolled, dog. I knew it. I know he couldn't troll me that bad. Yo, welcome back. Let's go! That's the true Kagura. Goes right in, headbutts. Kagura grew back out of Kana. Goes right in, sends Sogo flying. Kana-chan, there was never anybody like that to begin with. Who we've got here isn't her kid or a clone of her or whatever. Yo, it's the girl herself. Going right in, my girl Kagura. Go right in, she got the 2 ponytails going down, man, looking beast. My precious daughter looking beautiful as ever, man. Kagura awesome sauce. I love the way the robe is going down. I love the design. Kagura greatness, man. Kagura-chan! Yo, and this panel right here, she looks a lot like Koka. And this panel right here, she looks just like Koka. And this panel, bro, What page is this? On page 8. No, bro, you can't tell me that she doesn't look just like Coco right here, man. Looking straight up like Mom Dukes. Like Mom Dukes. You're as irritating as ever, Adu. Blabbing about where a person was hiding, I hope you're prepared for the consequences. Prepared for what now? I think both of us are the same as ever. Yo, dude. And this is like the best way to bring Conquer back to the story, man. By having her face off against Soul. Is that a grenade? You botched the end game. Of course it is. And then we go back to Gin and Suki, bro. I'm sweating, son. I'm sweating, man. Greatness back to back to back. And I love that Sriracha keeps going between the two. How's it going? Mastermind. Did you come here to watch over the action with folded arms like a mastermind does? In that case, there's a pretty low vantage point. Maybe you should wear some tall wooden clogs. Hikasugi-kun. Yeah, if I were the mastermind, I wouldn't pull such a careless move as this one. Even if you are the Shiruyasha, doing something to make Takatsuki Shinsuke your enemy is simply madness. Yo! Doing something to make Takatsuki Shinsuke your enemy is simply madness. Like, who would do such a thing? I don't remember asking for your help. Yes, and I certainly don't plan on answering the screams of some drowning idiot. Hand over what you've got in your pocket. I can't believe it was you who had it all along. What a crafty bastard you are. No matter how hell-bent they were. As long as you have that on you, they'll never stop chasing you no matter where you go. Do you intend to keep running until you drop dead? What is he talking about? Have what? Do you perhaps think that an ordinary human can carry that curse? What are you talking about? I totally did deny from this point forward it's a domain of us goats. That is not something you can handle. Shinsuke-sama! And there they are, bro. His beloved ones. Shinsuke-sama! Why don't you tell them the same thing? Don't come with me. Just forget me. Anything like that. Not like anything like that's gonna stop somebody who's come this far. Or maybe the one with a trickle of lingering affection isn't them. It's you. Yo, and you know that has to hit Takatsuki right in the heart, bro. Right in the heart. How far do you honestly think you're gonna get in a state like that? So is this why Gintoki left? He left because he understood he had to carry whatever this thing is, and he didn't want Kagura and Shinpachi in order to get her. Gintoki, bro. What are you doing, bastard? He's drowning. When Gin-san puts a serious face on the talk, the villain's not allowed to interrupt him. It's an unspoken rule. Don't you know that? If you won't withdraw, I'll simply take the item from your corpse after you drown. Wait, hold on. What is this item now? Is it the smut I borrowed from you when we were kids and never gave back? I'll give it back, no problem. What was it, Aerotopia, Deluxe Beppin? Or you like the amateur stuff, right? Maybe you gave it to maybe you gave it to me to keep then. We're the rich kid of the group after all, so I think I lost it. That Famicom game too. I do not recall either borrowing or lending such things. Give me back the Portopia serial murder case. But I lent you Portopia? You played Portopia? What is that? What in the Flying Flag Nards is that? You're too late, Gintoki. It would seem that both you and I can no longer retreat or look back. Actually, even if I looked back, I don't think I would have any words to say. And Suki jumps up. You see an explosion. Shinsuke-sama! Do not let them escape. Go right in. Takatsuki and Gintoki are under the water. Gintoki grabs onto Takatsuki's foot. They go. Gintoki's riding. Gintoki is on top of Takatsuki like as if he's a horse in the steel ball run. And he just gallop. Jumps on top of him. Gin takes out these two dudes. Or did they take him out? No, he pwns these two dudes. Goes right back. Takatsuki pwns these guys. And then Takatsuki attempts to get... No. He gets Gintoki right here. He looks back. Gintoki catches an arrow with his teeth. Goes right down. You see a bunch of arrows. Takatsuki, you bastard! You just use... He's using Gintoki as a shield, bro. You gotta love these two, man. You gotta love these two. I can use you for a shield as well. Versus, even if you die, I will not hand the item over to them. And I'll keep its face... What is this item, bro? Keep it far safer than you are. See, we're talking about destroying the world just the other day. There's no way in hell an Ezdor like you can keep my Portopia safe. I'm not talking about the Portopia game. Don't get cocky just because you can swim a little. If you had my power that makes you sink like a hammer, you'd have no excuse to get to the bottom of the riverbed. What kind of boast is that? Anyhow, if you just handed that thing over sooner, none of this would have happened. I got water in my nose. I said, you're done for. You gotta love these two, bro. They're in the middle of getting wrecked. People are firing arrows at them. And they're fighting each other. They're fighting each other, bro. Legends. Absolute legends, bro. Takatsuki comes up. Shinsuke-sama! Gin jumps up. No, they both jump up together. Gin and Tsuki jump up together. And then... and then he just grabs Gintoki's face and just tosses him over him, man. A miraculous combination play. Out of all the things, if you would have told me anything else, I would have believed you, man. And I probably would have believed you if you told me this. But out of all the things, I didn't expect Takatsuki to come back this soon. But not only that, for Takatsuki and Gintoki to be playing around, joking around with all this garbage with all this stuff going on around them, they're getting shot, they're getting decimated. But that's how Gold, Gintoki, and Takatsuki are, man. They're just worried about each other. That's it, man. That's it. But I am curious on what this item is that Gintoki has. Has it been stated before? Like I said, I haven't read Gintama, or I haven't read the previous chapters in a while, but I don't think it's been stated. I probably would remember something like that. What could they possibly be chasing? Could it be the book from the book that he received back in Shoka Sonjuku? Could it be something like that? I'm not sure. But that was an awesome little interactive segment, man. With Takatsuki and Gintoki, bro. That's classic Gintama right there. And they're going all the way back to Kagura coming out of Kana, bro. She looks like Koka, man. She looks like Koka. It was so awesome seeing Kagura again. And going back to just talking about everything that I read right here, the Kana and Sogo stuff was awesome. I mean, that was just straight up awesome sauce. And the build up to Takatsuki returning right there with Gintoki was awesome sauce as well. Really nice stuff over there with the Kitai and really showing how much they mean to him. And now we have an insight as to why Gintoki left as well, because I'm guessing whatever this thing is what's causing all these guys to come after him on some berserk stuff. Like he's carrying the mark, or the brand, and now it looks like it looks like these things are gonna continue to follow him as long as he carries whatever the hell this thing is. So, and he didn't want Kagura or Shinpachi to get hurt by that, man. And that's quite something, man. I can't wait for them to come together, because now at least we have Kagura and Shinpachi together again. Oh, Kagura got hit by a grenade, but that's Kagura. Kagura ain't getting pwned by that, man. I can't wait to see Kagura go in. It was just so awesome seeing this, man. But it was great to just be able to read Gintama again, man. I feel like it's been so long since I read Gintama, bro. But what an awesome batch of chapters to come back to. Kagura's return, Gintoki and Takatsuki playing around and tag team and going in. I gotta see what this item is, man. But thank you all so much for watching. Gintama greatness, man. It was so awesome to finally be in the greatness again. And I'll see y'all next time, man. Gintama awesome sauce.